Vamos, Cadal Brothers, this is your boy JTL, and welcome back to another episode of South Stand Stories, and it's Leeds United 1, Aston Vanilla 2, and I gave you my money back, guaranteed that Leeds were going to win this. I guess I offer you, I owe you rather, an open packet of Quavers and a half-open can of Sprite, because I was wrong. Colour me disgraced and paint me dismayed, because that was absolutely criminal, mate. I see a lot of people blaming the referee, but when you're as profligate as we are, when you are as wasteful as a virgin in a brothel, then there is nothing, and I repeat, nothing that you can blame aside from ourselves, man. The amount of times we missed the goal, it was like there was double negative magnets back there repelling it away. At times in the build-up play, we were slicker than a condom fitting onto a cucumber. But when we got to the final third, oh my lord, it's like we had beer goggles on. It's like we had Stevie Wonder vision all over again, and we just couldn't find the back of the net. Harrison missed an absolute sitter. How you missing that, son? How you missing that? That was criminal. That was absolutely criminal from about 2 yards out. Rodrigo, big chance, rounded the goalkeeper. I think Rodrigo actually was one of our only players in that first half that was actually creating anything. One of the only players in the first half that was really showing some guile, some quality to get in behind here. The timing of his run, his movement was very, very good at times. Let me just move this out the way. Let me show you some world-class movement and do that. There you go. Bit of world-class movement there. But yeah, he was the only one really showing anything that any quality to get us a goal in that first half there. However, he didn't unfortunately was able to do that. He wasn't unfortunately able to do that. Jesus Christ, I'm stumbling over my words more than Leeds were stumbling over the ball in the final third, man. And it's typical Italian football when you don't take your chances in that first half. I mean, I sound like a broken record. I don't want to say it again. I said it so many goddamn times. I come on here, I talk to you guys after, and I talk about, oh, Leeds being wasteful this, Leeds missing chances there. But it happens every single time. It's rinse and repeat. I think I'm going crazy. I think I actually am mentally insane, because I'm just seeing the same patterns all over and over again. Maybe once you miss a few chances and the other team hurts you. Okay, maybe twice, maybe thrice. But when it happens 15, 16 times in a season, it just becomes too predictable. And when things are predictable, when they're boring. And when things are boring, I don't want to watch it. I love football. I love beautiful football. I love unexpected moments. Moments of magic, class, quality, optimism, everything. And all we're getting instead is moments of despair, agony, and pain. Pain.mp4. That's what it's like. Every time I load up Leeds on Sky, on ITV, on whatever the hell it's on, it doesn't matter, BT Sport even, all I'm loading up is a file that says pain.mp4.exe. Load now to kill off any hope of future brain cells that you could ever have in your life, because that's what it's like watching us. It's the same gash, rhythm and gash over and over again. In the second half there, once we went 2-0 down, it's just rinse and repeat. We panicked, we lost all composure, all creativity, and we just started hitting and hoping to Nonto. And ironically, it actually worked. He actually managed to get us a goal back with a bit of quality, and I think in the turn of the second half, Nonto was our best player. But how were we so over-reliant on a kid who has been phenomenal? Yes, he has been absolutely a revelation and an absolute masterful signing. But we're so over-reliant on him that we're screwing ourselves over in the process, because we don't have any other kind of build-up player, any other kind of action to create a goal. And it became predictable and easy for Villa to kill us off after that. And again, one big chance by Leeds with Tyler Adams. Too much weight on the ball. He's not able to finish it. And they go straight down the other end. For me, Melier, absolute howler there. Should have been saving that. And unfortunately, a lot of those young players, a lot of those players who Marsh has given a break to, has given a big chance to, had a big opportunity there to save his career, to save his respect. But unfortunately, although we fought valiantly at times and should have got more out of the game if we weren't so wasteful, is that Marsh's job done? Is that Marsh's job done now? Those players have let him down severely today in front of goal. Harrison let him down. Aronson let him down today. Rocker, I think, let him down today. Cooper, I think, potentially let him down today. I think there were some weak performances throughout the pitch in key moments. I think overall we worked well as a team. Harrison, even if it wasn't for him missing that chance, I thought he was one of our better players in the first half, actually. I did say that. But when you go and miss a massive chance like that, and then in the second half you don't really show much to make up for it, unfortunately, it's cost us the game. It's cost us the game, that chance. And Marsh is on his last strings now. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Are you guys, is this done for Marsh? Is it game over? Is it GG no re? Or does he still have a hope in hell of getting into your team, getting into your side as Leeds United manager? I don't know. I feel like the tide has really swung against him now. I feel like the last hopes that he had, the last few fans that were clinging on, I'm one of them, and I'm still clinging on. I still like the guy. Are starting to seriously falter away now, and they're seeing the same mistakes happening over and over and over again. And although you can argue today his game plan worked well and it was individual mistakes, and I don't think you can really blame Marsh for this one, it's the same thing we saw with Bielsa. The amount of times I would turn around and I'd say, look man, this is individual mistakes, how are you going to blame him? But when that's happening week in, week out, and you're not picking up any points, well, I'm afraid we're going to have to look at Marsh and say, yeah, we're creating individual mistakes, but we should be working a lot better as a team. We shouldn't be so open on the counter-attack to the point where we have a corner and we have absolutely nobody back 2 minutes into the game. It's not like we were chasing the game in the 85th, 90th minute and we desperately needed a goal. It's the second minute of the game and you don't have anyone back for a counter-attack from a corner. That is route one of football. That is school ground stuff. That is Sunday league stuff, that you counter-attack someone from a corner. You always, every single team defending a corner has one guy outside the box at least and one guy on the halfway line so you can ping away on the break. And usually the attacking team, especially when it's that early into the game, you don't want to take risks and concede within the first 5 minutes, so you drop a few players back to compensate for that. And usually you leave your quickest player at the back to deal with that. But guess what? We don't deal with it at all and we leave ourselves open and exposed. And right now, we are exposed to the threat of a relegation battle. That game in hand was really giving me quite a bit of confidence. But now that that's gone, wow, I am absolutely shedding my pants. My pants are yellow and brown all over, and that is not good at all. I wanted to be a lot further up than this in the table at this point in the season. Look at Fulham. Look at Fulham, man. They're on 31 points. How are Fulham over 13 points ahead of us? Or 13 points ahead of us, should I say. How have we fallen this deep that another season in a row, a second season, we've been sucked into a relegation battle? How? We fought so hard to get to the Premier League. We showed so much optimism, so much excitement when we first got in here. It looked like we were going to get into Europe in the second or third year, sneak in. And we've ended up in back-to-back relegation battles. It's horrific. I hope he can get out of this very soon. Is Marsh the man to do so? I hope so. And I think he's here for the rest of the season. I do, like I said, the fact that we didn't sack him before says to me he's going to be here for the rest of the season. It does. Because we didn't sack him before the transfer window started. So once you keep him in here for that, you're going to have to keep him in for the rest of the season, I think. I don't see anyone else that we could sign. That's going to be a worthwhile upgrade on him right now. The people I'm looking for are quite out of our price range right now, and until we get some serious investment, we're not going to be able to lure them across, especially halfway through a season. So I don't think there are many options available. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below, though. Is it over for Leeds? Do we have a chance, a snowball's chance in hell? I certainly, as for one, think that we do. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. But for now, guys, I will see you very, very soon. Au revoir, my brothers. Hello.